What's up, everybody? It's KYN4, the SUSY propagandist, back with a new type of propaganda. Today we're going to be doing SUSY base reviews. Yes, you've all seen my base a million times. What better way to diversify content and get you guys involved in spreading propaganda by reviewing some of your bases? Yes. So today we're going to be reviewing Terra Corp Conglomerate, built by Kamite and Yord111. Interesting usernames. So yeah, we're just gonna be taking a look around, giving some commentary, rating a few things. We're just gonna explore, see what this chap's been building. So let's get to exploring. Alright, I know the mic's different, just shut up, I'm working on it, alright? So we're gonna just basically let me turn this rain off. We're gonna basically just take a look around. So I believe we're just in the like where they spawned, because I spawned like right over there. But so it seems like they got a mud pump, which is pretty good. So I guess we'll follow the pipe, see where it leads us, because obviously it's got to take us to somewhere. So follow the pipe. Where does it go? It goes up here, right? Oh yeah. So yeah, I've seen this tunnel before. So it seems like they've also got some long distance energy installed as well. Pretty clever as well. But I believe this is like the. Here, we'll go from the top because it's like this. This was the entrance, I guess. Let me just. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, so I guess you walk in through here. What do they got? So this must have been their prim cave. Like every Greg player has like that prim cave area. Um, they've lit it up to hell, bro. But it looks like they got farm, they got cotton. They got some. Okay, they got the sprinklers in. Nice, nice. What else they got here? They got rubber water. Oh, so you notice a lot of trends with any type of Greg player. It's like this is how everyone starts. It's always a cave base, and they got a lot of mobs. I wonder how much like it lags their computers. I got a pretty beefy computer, but like you like there's like not that many mobs because of lag. But like what was I saying? It's like a lot of trends you see is like everyone has the same base at the start. It's always in a cave. Oh, they got the sci-fi on. But this is their transformer. So this must be sending energy to their oil pump out in the desert. Because I've seen an oil pump out there. I'll show you that later. But damn, so off rip, right? Off rip, this place is a mess. I'm gonna be. They got AE2. Fuck, someone's been cheating, boys. But yeah, off rip, this place is a mess. Now I will give credit. They have a designated storage area. They got skip bins. I made these models, by the way. These are pretty cool. I'm so proud of these, how they turned out. But anyway, enough about me. But so this is like probably their main workshop area. Let's see what they like. I mean, apologies for like these glitches with the pipes, because that's like the shaders I got installed, and it's screwing with them. So just try not to worry about them. But yeah, we've got the storage area. They seem to go. They're doing pretty good on resources. They got a lot of copper, a lot of bronze. What do they got in here? Yeah, they got like less like important stuff like in the crates. Always clever when you're storing building materials. Like yeah, you'd want them in these types of storage drawers. But oof, trophy area, bloody hell. So these guys are definitely EV. These guys have to be EV, bro, because they got titanium, or they're encroaching upon EV. They've got the medical cabinet. What the? Oh, it's the doors. I'm very sorry about that. What the Yeah, they've definitely raided a few rigs, bro. Look at all these power units, man. They probably hit up Complex, they hit up the the oil rigs, but they got a ton of... So this must be their drone pad, yeah, their drone pad's right here. How many drones have they got? Let's just take a look. Well, fire. They sure as... Ah! So, because there's two players on the world, they have two sets of each trophy, which is pretty cool. They got Ruby Lift, that must have been a pain in the ass. When I done Ruby Lift, it was before, like, it was like long, before it was, HB, so yeah. This is their freaking latex setup, nice. They got rubber production, still using steam, yeah. This place is just disorganized and a mess. That's like the first thing I seen when I walked in this room, because like, look, if you just look around, Everything's all over the place. I'm not like ripping on the blokes. I'm not like saying their base is shit. I'm just saying like this is what I'm seeing, right, bruh? Well, why do they have it organized like that? Someone ask them, bro. No, there's something weird going on. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But I'm not ripping on the blokes, cause it's like this. I used to have a base like this where everything's just disorganized. It's all in one place. It's like a rite of passage for super symmetry players. But yeah, like so it seems like I actually did. They're doing what I did. They're doing what I've done when I was playing. Like when I was getting into Greg Tech for the first time. It's like I never. What's over here? I'm so sorry. I get distracted easily. But what they're doing is basically they keep their old infrastructure in. It's pretty like basic information, but they still got all their coke. Like they got all their ovens, their coke ovens, their blast furnaces. They got all their steam infrastructure, and that's pretty. That's pretty clever. Because some people will just rip in public. Oh, I have MV now, and to to benefit of the doubt is like at a certain point you just want to rip up your old machinery and replace it with like MV, for example. But that's later. Don't send me a message, bro. Whoever that may be, but yeah, this place is very like disorganized. It's like organized but disorganized. Like you got the heat exchangers here. I believe they have a geothermal. This is the geothermal setup. Um, yeah, like so you got bases and they're just always disorganized. At least like this. Like if this was like a server event, like it makes sense, right? Because you don't really have time to build because everyone's in a constant state of battle, right? But yeah, it's like pseudo organized but like mostly disorganized. Like it's not. It's a common thing. Like I've seen other people's bases. It's pretty similar. So this is like where their primary is. But we'll keep on moving because we're looking through here now. So they got mixer settlers. I'm telling you now, because of these things, this whole base has to get reorganized. Rip out everything, take apart everything. They have to rip everything apart, bro. Because these mixer settlers are too massive. They have to dig out massive areas or like build a lawn base, bro. But is there anything else here? Let me just check. Like, I would use more of the shaders, like walking around, but like it gets too dark and like it does lag my PC. I just use it for taking pictures, bro. But so this is just their main workshop area. They got everything. I do say, I give my like organization rating 3 out of 10. Because this is like, look at all. It's just everything's a mess everywhere. Like if you see in my base, and I'm not trying to like say I'm freaking cracked at this game, but I'm just saying like I tend to try and organize my base by um like say the aluminium chain video. Everything that had to do with that chain was in one spot. Right, everything over here, everything's just all over the place. But that's not necessarily the worst thing. Like it's fine, it's fine. It's just like it's a I don't know how to articulate it, but it's like, you know what I mean. If you know, you know. I don't really know. I'm a retard. But we'll come over here now. This place is a bit more organized. I see in this area. Let me just switch it back to day. Sorry about that. So here's a bit more like you can tell now it's getting a bit more organized. It's a lawn base. I hate lawn bases, but that doesn't mean lawn bases are bad. I just don't like them. I don't prefer them, is what I should say. But so they got Canthal coils. What is this setup? I'm so sorry. What is this? If you okay, I don't know. This looks like got. I actually don't know what this setup is. It's been a PTFE. Well, I see PTFE. Yeah, this must be the P. Let me just check. Sulfuric acid. I don't know. Look, I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually been grinding, so I am gonna lose my memory on stuff. But they got XNet, which is pretty good. These are all. Oh, they got the ammonia. They got ammonia here. Wow, nitric acid. In post, I'll put screenshots of stuff and all that for what I'm talking about. But see, we got like your cheap AE2. I never liked XNet just because this all looks complicated to me. I'm sure if I learned it, I'd be like, oh, that's great. But they told me they built the entire base around this deposit, which is pretty good because like you have the resources there. I'm so sorry about the pipes, guys. Please forgive me. What's this? Pure chrome. So this must be their chromium line. This must be their chromium line, or I think I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard to tell, man, because like if you walk into someone else's factory, bro, and it looks like this, it's kind of hard to like tell what it is. But they got their heat exchangers here, and they got their steam turbines. Now, oh, yeah, these are steam turbines. I thought there was something else. They got a clean room. What are they? So this must be just like your typical. Let's say like, yeah, everyone makes like a clean room just to make like their circuits. Oh, they got dyes. Wow. Okay, this looks. I'm really impressed with this actually. This is really nice. So they got all the dyes. This is nice. Like I actually like this. Actually looks pretty clean. This is a clean dye setup. I will. That's nice. I actually never seen anything like that before. That's pretty cool. But what's this? Like it's hard. Like see what I mean? Like it's hard to tell what stuff is, especially when there's XNet or AE2, because like it's just stuff going into machines. It's not really labeled or anything. Very close. So this must be their brine processing. I have no idea. I have no idea if this is post brine rework, because I had to like it said like, you know when you update a world and it's like, oh, this is it's missing something. That's what it was when I thinged it, bro. But so this must be their oil processing area, because like you got the sieve distillation and oil crackers. Yeah, actually it is, because this if you follow this pipe, it let's take a gander. It goes all the way to this oil pump. Yep, right here. So yeah, far out. They only got. Oh, so they're doing the wall sharing for. Pretty clever. I never wall share. I hate wall sharing if you ask me. But so this is how they did. Oh, so this is how they're doing long distance energy transfer. So like I really got to set something like this up, because I don't have this type of infrastructure where I set up LDE. But I really should. But let's take a gander in the crawl space. Okay, what's this? Oh, okay, fluidized battery. Fuck. Honestly, not as much of a mess as I thought it would be. I mean, it's actually very scarce in terms of pipes. Like, there's only a few pipes, few cables. Yeah, this is like, if you see my base, bro, friggin' spaghetti, bro, like Italian music, bro. Stop playing. Like that's how crazy it is. Yeah, so this is their oil processing for their. They got their internal combustion engines, which is pretty good. What fuels are they using? Okay, so they're just using fuel oil. Yeah, that's makes sense. Oh, please forgive me, guys. I know I keep saying it. Please forgive me for the pipes. I don't want someone with like. I'll put a warning at this video, at the start of this video, and maybe next video. Like I'll make sure to take off the shader thingy out, like the files and that. Yeah, but I'm a bit strapped for time, so I just don't have time to keep reloading this game, because that's what you do. What's this? So we got asphalt. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so they're using the what's that? The atmospheric oil residue to get asphalt, I believe. But then you got here we go. Why is there missing cables? Anyway, we got xylene mixture. They got ethyl benzene, toluene. They got normal benzene. Alright, yeah, so these guys, they freaking definitely know what they're doing. They're very good. They're decent. They know what they're doing. And I swear I'm not like throwing shade. I'm just trying to articulate like what I'm saying, alright? So no offense if anyone takes this the wrong way. But yeah, like these guys clearly know what they're doing in terms of setup. I feel like they're just focusing progression, because it's like whenever you're building lawn bases, and like if you've seen Train Boy's base on like on that server, bro, it's just pure progression. Like if you look at all this, there's no really aesthetics. There's no really builds. Like I will say, if we just go down back before, I will say where is it? Yeah, I will say back in this area, this place like looks more like a factory, like a workshop, just because it's like all congested and clogged up and stuff. But like, not like the whole area. But I'm talking about like this area in particular. Let me just find it. I'm really just like here. Like, I kind of like this area. This looks like a really nice workshop. They got the skip bins. They got like hoppers, crates. They got pipes everywhere. They got. I'm surprised they're using these LTs as storage. Pardon me. They set this door up wrong. I'll just quickly show this. Yeah, they set the door up wrong because it's meant to go into the teeth, and then there's meant to be blocks above that, like hide the fact that there's a freaking gap. But like, if you look, wait, yeah, see, it's meant to go into the teeth. I think whoever, wait, let me try something. You're meant to like, I don't know. I'm also retard, but they got, bro. I don't know, like, they must have been doing a lot of exploring. Cause like I'm seeing all the LT containers from like Complex, from Rig, like they got my weapons. Eesh, what do they got? Old Federation ammo box. They're collecting ammo crates. That's crazy. I mean, like yeah, because you think like they would like lag the hell out of their base, but these must have been from the complex raid. Yeah, because like they got their um reflective whatever it's called. So these guys are so these guys are really just trying to amass a lot of resources from what I can tell, which is pretty good. There's there's nothing wrong playing that way. Anyone can play how they want. Like to me, this base like in terms of like aesthetically, it's kind of hurting my eyes just because it's a lawn base and it's all cluttered and messy. I like organization in terms of my thing, but oh I apologize, but like anyone can play how they want. So like my opinion is worthless. Like no, like the whether if a base is good or not isn't determined by like who freaking says what. It's just like if you want to play like where you just want to focus progression, by all means focus progression, mate. Like it's not that deep. If you want to do it where like um if you want to do it where like your found the pipeline. If you want to do it where like your base looks nice and you want to spend more time building it and making it look good, yeah, by all means go ahead. Like I don't want anyone to like get it twisted. This is a big cavern, bro. Oh my god, imagine the shaders in here. But I don't want anyone to get it twisted. But it's like you don't gotta like if you ever show on your base like in the screenshots channel, like don't freak out. Don't be like, oh my base is terrible. Even if you think it is, it's just like, bro. Everyone has their own style of building. Everyone has their own way of playing the game. You can build it as a lawn base. You can make it look like a factory. It's really whatever you want, man. So this must be their like, oh, these got chunk loaders. They got slaves in here, bro. They got slaves. I had something similar. I just chunk loaded it with the mod. I didn't use, but they're clearly pumping up lava, which is pretty good. Good geothermal setup because the output must be crazy on the power. Because I've seen a bunch of heat exchangers up there. But here we go. You got the steam turbines powering everything. So is there any other infrastructure down here? I apologize if like it's just me yapping. I will like get to the ranking and all that stuff at the end of the video. We're just all taking a look around. Like I'm the freaking National Geographic like camera guy, and you guys are just watching it from your bloody phones. But it doesn't really look like there's anything else down here. They got some catwalks. They got radiators, but no. Let me just I didn't auto map, and I don't want to wait to auto map. But yeah, they've been doing a lot of exploring. So these guys are like the dynamic duo, bro. Like these guys are like if you have an event like a SUSY event, if it ever happens in the future, like you want these guys on your team because these guys will smash through LV. I can already tell. Like, yeah. I personally like to take my time. I can't speak for anyone else, but I'll speak for myself. It's like I like taking my time with the pat. Oh, what's over here? I like taking my time with stuff. Oh, they were just mining. Let me guess. It's Farallite. Yeah, typical. I like taking my time with packs like this because I like if I want to build a nuclear reactor, I can't just build a nuclear reactor, put it in the middle of my workshop. Nah, there has to be a facility, there has to be corridors, it has to look good. But that doesn't necessarily mean like you have to do it that way either. Like play how you want to play. This isn't like me trying to be like some inspiration. I'm just giving you my commentary, bro. Because I mean there is. Let me switch it to daytime. But I'll give underneath here like this is it is pretty clean. You can actually go down there and do stuff. But what else do they got here? So they got their drill, and which means they got their ore sort. So I was clearly looking at their ores. Pretty good, pretty good. Now he did tell me, I believe Yord told me that nearby is where they're building a new base. So let's go take a look. I don't think it's done. I saw it before. Yeah, right here. So yeah, okay. So this must be like a canal for their pipes or whatever. Yeah, like see, they want like their infrastructure. So I feel like they want to go get a bit more organized. This must be for their water pumps. I'm not entirely certain. And they're building it, pardon me, on a riverbank. So I guess my advice to these blokes when they're building, like try and organize as best as possible, and try and optimize too, because like you don't want to like cause issues where you're lagging and all that. Like muffle your machinery, optimize your settings. You all know this. It's just like that's just the structure. It's just like yeah, like this like eventually like one of the issues with this pack. I'll give my quick critique of the pack real quick. One of the issues is like the pack is so realistic, yeah, and there's so much detail in the chains, which is great, right? There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is it's going to necessitate you build a lot of machinery, and this can add up and lag really bad. And I know this because like, a lot of the devs play on laptops, bro. They play on laptops and like they don't have like beefy PCs like I do, right? Because like they go work, they got university, they got other obligations. So it's like they don't have time. They don't have the time I do. Like if I didn't have the time, I wouldn't be making this video. What's this? But yeah, um, yeah. So like whenever you're building a base, you want to optimize it. But I don't really think there's much else, honestly. Like they're probably like I am looking around, I am trying, but these are just mostly mining tunnels. Um, yeah. So it's just really been me yapping. But we'll take one more sweep. We'll just look around. I'll give a little bit more commentary. I really gotta say, like, yeah, they got a lot of resources, bro. And yeah, this is really good. This is a good base. Like in terms of functionality, this is a really good base because you have everything. You got all your materials. You got all your resources. You got your processing. Phenomenal, and they're really utilizing long distance logistics really well. Actually, I'm surprised I didn't see any trains because like maybe they'll have like drills or stuff in like other areas. But I'm just checking. What's this? Okay, hold up. Maybe what is that? I don't remember. All right, hold up. Maybe we're not done. Maybe we're not done. Let's go check a look. What is this like the I don't know what this is. Okay, this has nothing to do. I don't know what this could be a part of the military rework thing. What am I looking at right now? Mine shafts. I thought mine shafts were disabled. This, you know, this could be like an older version, but it's like I don't know. This I don't know. Yeah, because these like I don't see mine shafts ever, bro. All right. Let's get back to the base, take a little bit more look around, and we'll do the ranking. I'll rank it. So we're gonna rank it basically off aesthetics, so like how it looks visually, piping, machine organization, and then we'll just do like a total, like an overall rank. I'm flying in the right direction. Yeah, so we'll rank it based off that. I'll give them a few more opinions, and we'll do the outro. Yeah, this isn't really a big base. Like, it's a big base, of course. But I'm just like, in terms of me flying around, it's not really that big. What do they got? This must be their lubricant. If I'm like I seen lubricant. What is this? Like I'm trying to it's like I label my stuff. Oh, this must be where they got their rayon from. Oh, look at this, bro. So this must be just be the HB workshop. I'm surprised it doesn't. Why is it not blowing up? Like because it's raining. So this must be just be like a HB workshop. Yeah, they got like centrifuge, separators, autoclaves. What I would have done is I would have separated all the chemistry based stuff and the workshop based stuff. So like your lathe and all that, lathe extruders and all that would go in one area with the assemblers in it, and then like all the chemistry stuff like compressors, decompressors, battery reactors, autoclaves, all that would go in another area just so it'd be easier. What's this? So this must be where they get. Yeah, this is the oil. Yeah, see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright. This is alright. How much? Like. Let me just take. Sorry. I just get distracted. I'm not the best orator, and I'm not the best at making these videos. I'm trying. Maybe we can look at this in freaking 2067 when SUSY finally drops, and we can be like, oh, this guy didn't know what he was doing. But yeah. How much? Do they have any buffered? Where's the buffer tank? Because they got quadruple pipes. Here, this must be it. Fuel. Yeah, they got a bunch of it. Yeah, this place will be running. Eventually, they're going to be getting their gas too. I don't have their... What the... Oh, wow. This is an old-ass quest book. Is it? Actually, I don't know. No. I'm just an idiot. Apologies. I'm retard. Yeah. Alright. I believe we've looked around for quite a while, so let's do the rankings. Let's run it, baby. Alright, let's run this. So in terms of aesthetics, like the building and all that, 3 out of 10. It's a lawn base and a cave base. No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like you can see that they're prioritizing progression over aesthetics, which is totally a legit way to play. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's totally fine. Anyone can do it like that. That doesn't mean the base is shit, right? Just in terms of aesthetics, 3 out of 10. Machine organization. Everything's in one place. Everything's there. The chains are there. I'll give them credit, bro. I wasn't expecting to see the die line like when I showed you that before. That looked really good. Like so, I'll give that solid freaking like I'll give a machine organization. I'll give it 6 out of 10 because everything's there. They should label it, but then again, it's their world, so they know where everything is. So like they should like labeling is like if you're on a server with the homies. So yeah, 6 out of 10 for a machine organization. Pipe organization, also 6 out of 10. It actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be spaghetti. I thought it was going to be pasta. Plus, they really utilized long distance energy and long distance fluid pipes really effectively, actually. So these guys clearly know what they're doing, and they're doing it well. They're taking progression and over building, which is totally fine. By the way, I'm not trying to knock these guys or anything. These guys know what they're doing. Like, they're good. They're decent players. So yeah, my overall rating out of 10, I'd give it 5 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not great. It's amazing to them. It's subjective, right? This is just my opinion. Yeah. So I'll give my closing thoughts in the outro. Let's run it. And that was Terra Corp Conglomerate, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for sticking around this long. Special thanks to Kamite and Yord111 for submitting this base. They did a really good job, honestly. I am thoroughly impressed. Despite my rating, I am thoroughly impressed with the base. I do like seeing what other people build, and I like seeing their perspectives. I try and imagine what it's like to be like if how they're playing, you know. So I don't base everything off of how I view like. Just because I say it's 5 out of 10 doesn't mean it's shit, alright? That's just based on compared to how I do it, right? But that's just my opinion. My opinion's useless. You guys can judge for yourselves in the comments and in the Discord. Let me know if you want to see your base covered next for Supersymmetry. Thank you, Yord and Kamite. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. And also, let me know how I can improve. I can always improve these videos. I really need the criticism, so long as you're not a prick. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I am gonna try and upgrade my equipment soon. Money's tight, but that you don't need to know about my personal life. But yeah, there will be upgrades to my equipment and my microphone in the future. Thank you for watching. Thank you to our contributors, and thank you to just thank you everybody, I guess. Like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite. You know the drill. And please go and tell your friends and your enemies. I'll see you later.